game. You know, being experienced, I'm able to see different things, know different things that the offense might give you. So just trying to give that to the younger guys and just tell them every little thing that I can to better help them and help them succeed.
Jordan's a guy that's kind of filled in your role since you've been hurt. What do you see from him as a young guy, and how high do you think his ceiling is as a player?
Extremely high. He's very talented. He has all the attributes to be great. Fast, physical. I think the biggest thing for him is just stand in the film room. Like I said, I'm trying to give him the tools that he needs to see the game from a different perspective. I think when you're able to know what you're getting pre-snap, it helps you post-snap. So I think that's the biggest thing for him. But that comes with experience also. So
How are you feeling?
feeling good, feeling better every day. Yeah.
Is it kind of like a recovery timeline that you have at all?
Nah, just taking it day by day, trusting in the staff, trusting in the doctors. Like I said, I'm feeling better every day. So hopefully I'm able to, get back out there, but I'm not going to rush it either. Just trusting in the staff, like I said, trusting in the doctors.
You and Aaron Casey have arrived here together, same class. About 5 years ago, 6 years ago?
2018.
Yeah. How have you kind of seen him evolve in that time?
His leadership, really. He was always like, a guy I feel like that could play. He may not have been able to show that early on, but it's not a surprise to me that he's doing as well as he is. But I think the biggest thing is definitely his leadership and being vocal and not only pushing himself but pushing his teammates too.
Remember the first time that you met Aaron?
The first time probably was at the dorms. Yeah, he really didn't talk much though. He was more like very quiet, but he was always cool.
When you kind of come out of his shell?
When did he finally come out of his shell? Probably took a while, honestly, to be real with you, but I don't know. He's one of those guys, like he's not going to be extremely loud or, he'll try to be the focal point or center of attention. He's just one of those guys that you got to build a relationship with to know who he really is.
Gone up against Donovan in practice the last several years since he moved to receiver. How big of a difference do you see in him this year compared to what he was when he started out?
That confidence. He's 6'5", 2 whatever, could jump out the gym. I think the biggest thing was just his confidence. So I'm always telling him, like, bro, you a dog. Like, nobody could guard you. Nobody could cover you. Like, if the ball in the air, it's not a 50-50 ball. Like, it's 100% yours. Like, go take it. So I think the biggest thing with him is just the confidence, and that comes with experience, too. Sometimes you could do it in practice all the time, but you get to the game and the crowd, everything. So just being able to do it in the game, too, I think is big for him.
When do you see that mentality start to click for him?
To be honest, I saw it in camp this year, and then I really saw it after that Wisconsin game. After the Wisconsin game, after he had the big one-hand catch, he was kind of down on himself. I think he dropped a touchdown pass over here in this end zone, and I went up to him and I told him, like, are you a dog? Like, it's going to come back. The opportunity going to come back, and you're going to make the most of it. And then a few plays later, he catching a one-hand touchdown. So after he did that, I'm like, I told you. He like, so I think, yeah.
So obviously his performance has gone up the last couple of weeks, but you've kind of seen that shift in his mentality the last couple of weeks too.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Like I said, he's very talented, has all the attributes, but it's just mentality. And that's what a lot of the guys just, once you get out there and start playing, I try to tell them, like, it's football. Like, at the end of the day, regardless of you playing in front of 50,000, 100,000 people, it's football at the end of the day. It's a sport that you've been playing since you was a kid. So just go out there and have fun, make the most of your opportunity. And then, when you do that, and like I said, with experience and everything, that confidence continues to grow. So a lot of the young guys are very talented. Donovan, he's finally starting to grow up and make the plays that we all knew he could make. So, yeah, it's not a surprise to me, honestly.
It seems like Illinois didn't really have an answer for him. They had like 4 or 5 pass interference penalties on McCulley. Well, just what is that like from your perspective?
It's not many guys. It's not many guys that can cover him. To be real, it's not many corners that's out there 6'5". I don't think there's any in the Big Ten, to be real with you. 6'5" could jump, so there's not a corner out there in the Big Ten that could cover him, to be honest.
How difficult is it to go up against him in practice?
He's a bigger body guy, so I really don't get to cover him that often because I'm more on the slide, he's more on the outside. But I embrace the challenge. I'm a dog myself too, so I'm not gonna say he's out there just dogging me. But iron sharpens iron. So
I guess kind of in terms of the future in that secondary, you got so many young guys playing right now. Amari, Shaw, Phillip, so many other players out there. What's kind of the future, do you feel like, on the back end?
Very talented group, but like I said, they just gotta put it all together in the film room too. I mean, they got all the talent in the world, fast, big, long. You know what I'm saying? So, a very talented group. I mean, they can be whatever they want to be, to be honest. But it's on them to take themselves to that next level.
Have you seen the right mentality from them so far?
Yeah, definitely. Watching more film, and me myself, I'm trying to push that onto them too. So moving forward, I just hope that they continue to do that once I'm gone too, and I believe that they will.
Zach may have asked you this earlier, but what's Coach Noah like?
I'm on them pretty hard. I'm pretty tough on them, to be honest. But I expect great things out of them. So when I'm on that sideline, I'm, trying to coach them up on all the little things that I see, but also just like reminding them like you're very talented. Like you could be great, but it's on you to put it all together.
You feel like you have a future in coaching?
It's definitely something that I've thought about. I don't really see myself not being involved in football, to be honest. So if the opportunity's there, I'll
Talk about watching film. Kind of how long does that take? I mean, you can sit down and watch film, but if you don't know what you're looking for, I would think it can be almost counterproductive.
Yeah.
So how long does it take to kind of figure out, okay, these are what I need to look for? Watching it, so it's more about quality than quantity.
To be honest,
I mean, did you have somebody show you after you were here for a year or two? Or
yeah, for sure. Guys like Raheem Lane, Marcelino Ball, the older guys before me, they showed me how to watch film, and I'm just trying to show the younger guys to do the same thing. But I mean, there's no real time limit on, because you could look for different things every single day, and you could find something different every single day. I mean, we could be in the film room for 30 minutes and something click. You could be in the film room for 3 hours, and it might take 3 hours for something to click. But I mean, there's no real time limit on, watching film. And then you watching film every single day, up until the game. So hours goes into the performance that you put out on Saturday.
What did you see as kind of the causes of some of the breakdowns defensively on Saturday?
I think just a couple mental errors. Sometimes guys weren't getting the signal, little things like that. Nothing too major though, nothing that we can't fix or get solved. But it's unfortunate that it happened, in game 10. But it is what it is. Can't change the past. So moving forward, we'll definitely do what we can to, change that so it won't happen again.
What do you feel like the process of kind of trying to fix some of that is? I know you're not playing, but just like from your perspective, like in past situations, how do you fix mistakes like that?
I mean, that's a simple issue. Like, you didn't get the signal, you just gotta, do your best to see the signal. That's one of our first rules when you're on the field: get the signal, get a line, and play fast. So, that's just something that they gotta fix themselves.
Is it your knee? I don't know if someone asked you.
No, it's my hip.
Or your
hip injury. Mm-hmm.
I guess, Noah, with senior day on Saturday, not being able to kind of finish it out on the field, is there a part of you that maybe feels like unsatisfied or unfulfilled in that regard?
Nah, not at all. I've been here for a long time. I've won the spittoon game already, to be honest. So I just want those guys to go out there and perform to their best ability. I don't feel like I, need more at all. I'm definitely satisfied with my journey here, and yeah.
How long did it take you to